Hello there everyone, this is Anton Duos here, and today I'm going to be doing What If Issei Had the Solo Leveling System Part 2. So we're gonna start off where I last left it off. Where Issei was at the part where the soldier told Issei, "What are you doing here? Wait, are you being serious right now?" As the soldier looked at Issei and asked, "Are you a hunter? Are you a hunter?" Then Issei, I'm gonna pause real quick. Sorry guys, if I sound angry on the what if, it's because there's a lot of people coming here and one of my cousins are getting me so pissed. So yeah. Then Issei says, "Yes, I am a hunter, my apologies, sir. Let me escort you. Right this way." "Oh, okay." As Issei just asks, "What is the time?" As Issei looked around, there was corpses and monsters, cars destroyed. Then Issei said, "Looks like a gate opened up nearby." "Did the magic bees get through the gate?" "Oh." Then the soldier said, "The ones in the area have all been taken care of. There are just one large beast left." As Issei looked and said, "Maybe it's because of my sensory stats, but I can feel it." "Oh," and he looked far away. "It's a boss." Then Issei went and he saw a giant golem of power. There was a lot of soldiers telling people to please don't take photos. Please execute as quickly as possible. What what are the hunters doing? How long are they gonna fight? I wish they're hurry up and get rid of it. That's what some people were saying. The soldiers were trying to do. Then we go to the Issei. Issei saw this and said, "I is this because they were called here at last minute? And all of them are low tier ranks." As Issei had the last piece of the sword of his. As he grabbed the last piece of the sword, use let's say he used all of his strength into one hit and let it out. He threw it at the golem, making it go destroy. As one of the hunters said, "Wait, what's going on?" As the golem went down, Issei disappeared. As one of the hunters asked the military man, "Who was that? Who threw this?" As one of the hunter no then one of the military men pointed at the place where Issei was standing at, but then Issei was gone. Then we skip, I wanna say 4 weeks later. Yeah, 4 weeks later. Issei was doing sit-ups like Sun Jin-woo in the anime. As Issei was doing his daily quest. Then I'm gonna pause again. I'm back. Then Issei saw the door open as he just kept doing his workout. Then the nurse came in and said, "Excuse me." And then the nurse was shocked. Then Issei just said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then Issei just got up from doing his exercise and apologized. Then the nurse started to say, "No, I'm the one who should apologize." So imagine the same thing that happened to Sun Jin-woo when he was in the hospital. Those are the same thoughts she was thinking. Then she asked, "Are you being discharged today, right?" And then Issei said, "Yes, you are." "No, yes, I am." But then the nurse asks, I'm gonna say this. The only thing that I'm gonna leave to be, this is gonna be the one thing that I'm gonna change about Issei. I'm gonna tell you, Issei is the same height as Sun Jin-woo. His hair will be this color. That color that you see on the screen that I pushed it up to, that's his hair color. It won't be like Sun Jin-woo. It'll be just the same hairstyle as Sun Jin-woo, but his hair will be that type of hair color. No more brown, no more being that. No being that type of issei. So yeah. Then Issei says, is she going to send me my exam results later? But then Issei just gives her the number and says, sure, hold on a second. So yeah. Then we skip to where, oh wait a minute. What am I gonna do to this part? I don't want Issei's parents to abandon him. Wait, I still haven't figured out what to do with Drake. I'm gonna pause real quick to check how many people wanted Drake to leave. Well, people, there was people who wanted Drake to stay. So, Drake is staying. Yay for them. So yeah, this is going to be an overpowered issei because of this boosted gear. So then we skip to a day later. Issei was walking towards his house. As he got home, he knocked at the door and said, "Mom, Dad, I'm back." As Issei's mom walked up to the door and asked, "Hello there, sir. Who are you?" As Issei said, "Mom, it's me, Issei." As Issei's mom said, "You're playing with us. They told us that our son Issei was on a trip and he didn't come back." As Issei just said, "Mom, it's me." As Issei gave her the same look he always used to give her. As she started to cry on Issei and just hugged him. Then, wait, didn't I say Issei mom was sick? Oh god, I'm dumb. Let's just say Issei lives alone, so no point. God, I'm so dumb, am I? So, so yeah, Issei. In this chapter, this is mostly gonna be about Issei. There's not gonna be. I'm not gonna go to the Parage. There's no Parage. I'm not gonna go to the Rias Parage just yet. I wanna stay on the solo leveling for a little while. So yeah, Issei went to his room and slept. We go to the next day. He woke up and got ready for school. As Issei just woke up and looked at the system and said, "I think I'll run a little later." Because Issei already did all his workouts before coming back. Then Issei said, "I gained muscle mass, but there's no way my body changes drastically just for a few days of workout." Then Issei checked his stats. It's so yeah, I'm gonna change Issei's stats now. His stats are going to be strength 48, health 27, agility 27, intelligence 27, and sense 27. I'm gonna need to write that all down. So I'm gonna pause real quick. So yeah, I wrote it already, so let's continue. Then Issei thought about what happened if I put more points on my stats. As he thought about a muscle. As he thought about people that had so much muscle on their body. And then just say, "Oh no, nah, I'll just think about something else later." And he decided to put 50 on strength, 27 on the health, and 27 on agility, on the intelligence, agility 35, senses 29. 29 is senses. So yeah, his things are good now. Then Issei said, "This should be good enough, right?" As Issei heard his phone ringing, as he said, "A call from the Hunter situation, maybe?" "Hunter Sun Jin Woo speaking." Jeez, you finally picked up. Sun Jin, no, sorry about that. Jesus, forget about his name. And if I say Hunter Sun Jin Woo, let me see. I said it wrong. It's supposed to be Hunter Issei Hyodo speaking. As the person said, "Geez, you finally speak, Pika." And he said, "Issei, why haven't you been answering my calls?" "Sorry, I got into an accident, so I was at the hospital." Tis. I see, no wonder. Anyway, Issei, I'm calling because I haven't received this month's rent yet. Oh, right. If you can't pay me right now, want me to give you a couple months or so? It's okay, I'll dispose the rent later, okay? As Issei hanged up and said, "A second awakening. If I've been reawakened, I should be able to quickly make enough money to pay rent, right? It's nothing. If I keep getting stronger, I'll make sure I'll become a high-ranking hunter in no time." So yeah, then Issei started to think about hunters. As he was looking at TV and said, these conditions make things pretty hard for me. My official rank within the Hunter Association is E rank, and I never had any experience beyond a C rank. Your income is based on your campaigns, so it's under normal circumstances I wouldn't be able to accept my fate as the weakest hunter of all mankind. Should I just take the retake exam and boost my rank? A reawakening would definitely make a headline. Love. If I wander to the corner enough in the public interested, I'll be making good money, and also I'll draw a lot of unwanted attention. So then we're gonna go to the next part. Issei, then Issei goes to a gate. It's gonna be let's say, I'm gonna say that this is different people that like to kill hunters. If you guys heard that, I'm sorry. And Issei, oh my Jesus, I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm sorry if there's so many pauses on this what if. Then Issei went into the C-rank gate. Yeah, it was a C-rank gate. As Issei met, he didn't met anyone. I'm not gonna plan him to make him just like Sun Jin-woo. As Issei didn't met anyone. Someone who was with the people that wanted to kill different hunters. As Issei is heavy. But then Issei just said that it was normal. Then Issei just kept walking in. He walked into the inside of the C-rank gate. As he was surprised to see it, he went inside, and all the people that were guarding in front. I'm gonna pause. Sorry about the pause. Issei went inside the dungeon with the team. As everyone, I'm gonna just continue. As everyone was confused. As one of the person asked the people, turn on the lights. As one person turned on the lights, then Issei heard different noises as he was wondering, what's going on? As Issei just waited. Then said, insect type beasts are going to happen. I'm sorry about that. If you guys hear that, I can't do anything about it. And then they said they were inside an insect hole. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. There was a lot of noise that I couldn't control, but I just asked them to be quiet. So yeah, there was a lot of insects coming to attack Issei and the group. As the group tried to defend each other, they defended each other very well. As Issei just said, wow, C-rank hunters are really impressive, but not strong enough. Then a few moments later, they reached the boss room. Then when they reached the boss room, I'm gonna pause real quick. No, I'm not gonna pause. Jesus, I'll just face it up. Issei felt an ominous feeling from these people. As Issei felt a feeling that they were gonna get killed or something. Then Issei sat down and ate, as he just not felt good at being around these people, as he just kept to himself. Then they kept walking. They found the boss room. Then the person said, "You go in first and try to." Oh Jesus, I'm sorry about that. Then Issei said. Then the leader of the attack group said to. Then they said to Then the person that was leading the group of issei said for issei to go in first and try to defeat it. As issei said, "What? Aren't you you're supposed to? Aren't you supposed to be helping me?" As issei said, "Go. I know you're hiding something. Just go." As they all left, issei just said, "I'll take a group." As when the person went outside, they just said that we're gonna wait until that kid dies so we can kill the boss on our own. As the and then then issei was inside the boss as he summoned the dagger and started to run around. But in this one, issei had a more agility than Sun Jin Woo. His agility was much better than Sun Jin Woo, so he was able to stand. I'm gonna pause real quick. So yeah, I'm sorry about that pause. If you guys hear these people talking, I can't control it. I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. People. Yeah, let's just continue. As issei just was playing around with the beast as he slashed one of his legs off, and then he slashed another leg off, and he kept slashing legs off. As issei then was in front of the beast as he hit the beast straight on the cord, cutting it apart. As he was standing on top of the beast, smiling as he saw that he gained a few more levels. And I won't tell you guys how many levels he gained until part 3 because freaking Sun Jin Woo has so many levels. This man, if you guys never read the manga, oh my god, read it. I am breaking reality just by adding a manga into an anime. As issei killed the beast and went towards let's say as issei went towards the no, he didn't went towards, he stayed there as the people that told issei to kill the boss came and saw issei as they said, "Oh, I never thought an E-rank hunter like you could do this." As they all said, "Now it's time to die." As the mage of the group attacked issei, but issei, being so angry, having a noxious aura on his body, slashed one time on the mage's head in cutting it apart. As issei was really scared. Not issei, they were all scared. I'm laughing in my head because of something else. Then a few moments later, issei just looked at them and said, "You better get ready. A hunter is meant to hunt. So get ready for the hunt." Then issei looked at all of them as he was chopping left to right, everyone's head. I'm gonna pause real quick. So yeah, issei left the I'm not gonna make people hunt down issei, but let's say the person that Sun Jin would kill had a third brother. You know where I'm going with this if you read the manga. I feel so bad for these two kids. So yeah, issei killed the leader as the leader said, "You know who my brother is? My brother is a S-rank hunter." Jesus Lord, just save my life for once. As issei said, "I don't care whose brother you are. You are a hunter and you wanted to hunt. So now it's time to hunt." As he chopped his head off and walked out of the gate, faking like nothing happened. Then we go to where issei was a class. He was just, let's say that issei missed class for a month because of this. This happened a month ago, then we skip a month later. Issei was walking into class. Let's say that issei was wearing Let me think. This. He was wearing this. The closest this Sanjin was wearing that. This is exactly what Issei is looking like right now, but just he has this type of hair color, that hair color. As Issei walked into class, then the teacher said, hello there, young man. I didn't know we were having a new student." Then Issei said, oh yeah, I am, let's say I'm a student who went on a trip and came back after 3 weeks. I'm Issei Hyodo." As everyone was shocked and said, "Issei, we all thought you die." Then Issei said, "How am I gonna die? That place was weak. I'm not gonna die that easily." And if you guys are wondering what happened to the what if Deku was the reincarnate had the powers of Neptune, I will make part 3 of that. Not today because literally you can hear how much noise is on my background, and I really don't like it. So I'm gonna keep making this more longer because I own it to you guys. I made an 11-minute video for the Mihawk, which it was so interesting to make, but I had to make it so short. Then Issei just continued talking and said, "I know what you're all thinking. That I changed, I look different, and yes, I am. And if you're wondering if I'm still that guy that plays with those two guys and Kendall team." No, then he looked at the Kendall team and said, "Don't you even think about touching me." Giving them a glare. Because in this one, the Kendall team was a mage that can engulf their swords with elements just to make Issei's pain way worse. I feel so bad for Issei and those what if that I made before. As the Kendall team said, "We're not afraid of you, Issei." As Issei just shrugged it off and said, "Like I care. It's just your choice if you're scared of me or not. But if you're not, and you're deaf when I get angry." As his eyes went blue. A dark, angry blue, but it just went blue for a while. As Issei just went walking to his seat and sat down. So, yeah. Then Akano saw this and was shocked but kept quiet. As Issei was looking at Sanjin Wood's sister. As he felt happy that at least someone in this class actually cared about him, but didn't actually know this. Then Issei just continued with class. After a few hours, class was over. Then the Kendall team decided to attack Issei. As the Kendall team attacked Issei, then Issei just dodged all their attack like it was Ultra Instinct. Oh god, I feel so bad for them. Imagine Ultra Instinct Goku dodging Jiren's attack. That's how Issei was moving. As they all said, "Aren't you a E-rank counter?" As Issei said, "Yes, I am." As he disappeared and reappeared behind her. Issei has been doing so many daily quests that he has enough speed to kill somebody with only he can kill someone in only a blink of their eyes now. But it doesn't work on monsters, only on humans. Not high rank humans, like his school, the school type of humans. As Issei said, and you should be quiet and you should be careful who you're messing with. As he disappeared, knocking all of them out, leaving the leader holding all of their swords in his hand and dropping them on the ground. And there was someone recording this. As Issei said, "Remember this. I am no longer hanging out with those two perverts. You enjoy your life with them if you want. I am not part of your business anymore." Showing off the blue glare that he has. As Issei kept walking. He had his hood up so nobody could see how tall he was. He was really tall. He changed a lot. As Issei just kept walking off. As he walked off. So yeah, Then the Kendall team saw the guy recording before she could say anything. The video was uploaded. Everyone in the school saw that. As this video said, Issei Hyoto, E-rank hunter, beat at least 10, let's say 10 B rank hunters. As everyone was shocked, an E rank hunter beat at least 10 of them. Then Sanji's sister saw this as she went home and showed this to her brother. As her brother was like, "And you say he's an E rank, right?" Then she said, "Yeah, he is an E rank." Then Issei said, "System, huh?" No, not Issei. Sun Jin-woo said, "System, huh?"
Oh, when I was 2 and when I was 3 and
System has been duplicated somehow. As then we go back to Issei. Issei was walking around the city. As he reached to his house. Then I'm gonna make this happen because I want it to happen. Then we go back to class. An attack started to happen. And on Issei class, where I'm gonna make this part where where Sanji will have to go to the ant island. No, where Issei had to go to the gate with a team. No, Sanji went with a gate with a team, and his sister was being defenseless. Instead of being that, Issei was helping her. Then Issei, to gain more levels, I want Issei to do this. Then Issei looked at the monsters and said, "Time to die." As he summoned his sword and killed all of the monsters. That I'm gonna pause. If you say that, I'm sorry. As then Issei just said, I'm gonna pause real quick. If you guys heard I have Baby Yoda, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Then Issei just said, "Well, see ya, Jinha." That's what I think you say her name, Jinha. Yeah, that's how you say it. God dang it. Then he said, "See ya, Jinha," as he left. That was only those monsters that were able to get out. So this is going to be the end of part 2. Cliffhanger no jutsu. And I'm sorry about the noise.